I've noticed that parameters are thrown into problems to make it more difficult for students to guess at the answer. So what I'm going to do is just clear the fraction on the top equation by multiplying by by, and I multiply the bottom equation by ax. And what do you get here? Well, let's see. You can get byx minus, well, the y would cancel. You just get 2b then, right? Equals, well, see, the b cancels, so you can get minus ay. All right, let me make sure I did that right. So byx, I got that. And then the y cancels, minus 2b, I got that. And then need a b cancel, so minus ay. Okay, let's do the bottom one. What do you get? Let's see, ayx. Let's see, plus, the x would cancel, so 2a equals, well, the a would cancel, so you get 3bx. Well, I'm going to do some rearrangements. So I'm going to take the top equation. Let me write this over here as byx plus ay equals 2b. And let me factor out a y in that. And what would you get if you factored the y out? Well, you certainly had a coefficient on it. And what would the coefficient on the y be? It would be bx plus a. All right, and so what are you going to do with that? Well, I'm going to take this and I'm going to pop it into this. All right, let's take a look at that. And again, it's different. I'm not saying it's the easiest thing in the world to do, but you're going to struggle with this until you get something. And let's write this down. So you're going to get what? You're going to get a, x, and what's y? Y is going to be 2b over bx plus a, plus 2a equals 3bx. All right. Just make sure I copied that right. And yeah, I think I did okay. What am I going to do now? I'm going to rewrite it a little different. I'm going to write it as 2abx bx plus a. I can write this as, let's see, 3bx minus 2a. I'm going to multiply both sides by the LCD, and you're going to get 2abx equals, a little more difficult now, isn't it? Bx minus 2a times bx plus a. And again, throwing a parameter problem does make it more difficult, all right? So let me get my eraser out and erase this business. I don't want to be distracted by it. And I'm going to multiply this out now. And what do you get? 2abx equals, I got to be careful here now, right? So it's going to be 3b squared x squared plus 3ab x, well, minus 2abx, and then minus 2a squared. All right, I got a bunch of things going on here now. So let's kind of write this down. I got 3b squared x, and I got a bunch of these, abx terms. So 3 minus 2 is 1, and then I subtract away 2, that would be minus 1, right? Minus 1 abx. Let me just check that again. 3 minus 2 is 1. Take away 2 is minus 1. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. And minus 2a squared. And I think you probably know by now I'm going to try to factor. So I'm going to say 3bx. Not much choice on it, is there? And bx. And now I'm going to try 2a and then a minus plus. And let's see what we get over there. So you're going to get, 3b squared x squared. Worked beautifully, first term. Does the last term work? Yeah, you get minus 2a squared. Do I get the middle one? Well, it's 3bx minus 3bx plus 2bx. Yeah, works beautifully. So I'm solving for x, right? So what's x going to be equal to? Well, minus 2a over 3b, or let's see, x would equal a over b. All right? So, one thing I recommend you do, especially if you were, at all the time in the world, but I realize if you're studying, you're going to look at an answer key. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. But you occasionally you'll be tricked. What I would do is, I actually would go back to the original problem and check the answers. And someone says, what do you mean original? This is the original. I'd actually go back there and plug it in, all right? So what would I plug in? Well, the x, but I need a y. Then someone says, I don't even know what the y is. It's over here, all right? So let me write that down. So y is equal to 2b bx plus a, all right? So let's see if we get over there. Let me write this down. So I'm going to do the easy one first, which is a over b. That's what the x is. I'm going to plug it in. So what would y be? It would be 2b, and then you'd get a plus a. So you get 2b over 2a, which is b over a. All right, so I'm going to say that looks pretty simple. Let me do the other one now, right? The other one is, where you get minus 2a over 3b, comma, and I'm going to plug it in. So what do you get? Y equals 2b, and now you're going to get what? You're going to get minus 2, because I'm multiplying the x by b, and again, this is the x over here now. So that's going to be minus 2a over 3 plus a, right? Well, that's not so bad. What do you get over there? You get 2b, well, minus 2/3 plus 1 is going to be 1/3. And what would that give me? Y would be 6b over a. I'll write that down for you. All right, time to test. And again, we're studying at this point. And again, you might say, oh, the work looks different. Yeah, it does. This, I can't remember when I wrote this, but probably more than a year ago. Wow, got that right. Wow, got that right. But again, as I'm saying over here, I would go back and check an original system. All right, both of those solutions, see if it worked out. All right, because mistakes happen. All right, so not a bad problem. No graph is provided because there's parameters in this problem. It'd be terribly difficult to try to generalize a graph in this one. All right, thank you.